Yeah, g'day, Chris from the Pilfernators here, explaining a little bit of the intricacies of Fast Tracker for you. First of all, we'll start off and we'll show you just how to load a sample. We go to Disk Options. The item on the side here is saying Module Instrument. Click on Sample on the left hand side. Choose which directory you want your samples into. In this case, I have my samples in directory Samples. And I want to load the break FM Wild. So I just click on FM Wild and it loads in number 19 because that's the sample I have highlighted in the sample bar. I'll exit out of the sample editor and I'll insert a blank pattern just by hitting insert and clicking up. I want to edit pattern number 24, which is just a blank pattern, and click on your new pattern, which in this case is number 24 for us. It's a song that we've already written. Normally it'll just be pattern number 0. Now going through, you can change what speed you play your sample at just by using the keyboard. It's a standard type of keyboard operation for most trackers. Z being C, X being D, C being E, V F, and up to B at M. That's note B, keyboard M. Sharps are just above like a normal keyboard, S being C sharp, D sharp, F sharp. You can change the pitch of your sample into about 7 different octaves. This is done using the function keys. To get octave 2 you'll hit 3, octave 3 hit F4, octave 4 hit F5, and so on. And now I'll show you how to chop up the sample. Click on the right mouse button on the side here on number 19 and then click down to the next sample. SE Exchange, copy sample, show all, and that's the breakbeat that I've just showed you. Now there's the whole break there, the whole break there. Now just go through and click on the next sample and copy it, and the next one again. And we've got 4 of the same sample in there now. Now I want that whole break in number 19. In 1A I want just the bass drum. So I can go through and hit what speed I'm playing it at. And as you can see, the line playing through the sample. Now I know this bit of wave here at the start is the bass drum. So it's just the right mouse button to highlight and cut. Now I've just got a bass drum, and I'll go through and I'll get my hi-hat here just by highlighting the specific area that I want. Now when I click on range, it'll only play the area that I've highlighted. That sounds like the instrument that I'm looking for, which is the hi-hat. Now to keep that hi-hat, which I've got in the range there, and get rid of the other sample, I'll hit crop, and now it's solely the hi-hat and the rest of the sample is gone. Go through and do the same with the snare. Just by highlighting the specific area, hitting range, it's just a snare, and crop. You can click on sample editor and we come back out and we're in our tracking pattern editor. Now spacebar is to edit or to not edit. So at the moment I'm in the non-editing mode. I'll try and delete or hit anything and nothing happens. You can actually listen to your samples when you're in non-editing mode without editing your pattern. Hit spacebar, I can delete what I've put there. And I'll go up and click on sample number 19. I've worked this out to be looping at note B, octave 4. And go through and put it on 0 and 32, and that'll play twice through my pattern. You hit the right button shift and that plays just solely the pattern that's on your screen and loops that pattern like so. And go through and use the extra bass drum that'll load it in. Now because it's at B4 and I've used the sample exchange to copy it, all the fine tunings on the break are still exactly the same, so I'll use the bass drum, the cymbal and the snare in B4 and it should sound like the break, but I can change the brake around like so. 19, which is the whole brake again, so it plays through. And we'll hit shift to play the pattern again, and you'll notice that the brake has been changed around. That's your basic sample editing in Fast Tracker. Now go out there to www.starbreeze.com, get a copy and go for it.